Can a vegan diet really make you healthier and live longer? The old debate of vegan versus meat is back, but this time we're going to talking about groundbreaking new science and the diets of two of the most fascinating longevity figures in the world. Tech millionaire Bryan Johnson and Japan's incredible 92-year-old fitness guru Takishima Mika. Are there secrets in their food? And what does the latest research tell us about which diet can truly give us an edge against disease and aging? Let's dive in. For years, we've compared diets by putting them into two simple camps: vegan or meat eater. But today, science tells us that this way of thinking is outdated. The truly important factor isn't what type of diet you follow, but how good its quality is. Think about two different vegans. One who eats fresh vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and lentils every day, and another whose main meals are French fries, sugary desserts, and highly processed mock meats. Even though neither of them eats meat, it's obvious who's healthier, right? New research provides solid evidence for this. Scientists have found that people who prioritize healthy plant-based foods, like fruits, vegetables, beans, and nuts, are at a much lower risk of getting cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses. But those who rely on an unhealthy plant-based diet, full of processed foods, refined sugar, and snacks, actually see their health get worse. So, the real fight for health isn't between vegans and meat eaters, it's between a healthy diet and an unhealthy one. No matter what's on your plate, if you focus on natural, unprocessed whole foods, you're on the right path to a long and healthy life. This is the exact philosophy behind the diets of the two masters we're about to meet. Next up is Bryan Johnson, the man spending millions of dollars to try and be 18 again. At its core, his anti-aging protocol, Blueprint, is a strict, calorie-restricted, vegan diet based on data. Johnson's ultimate goal is to reverse aging, and he uses biological metrics to try and return his body to a youthful physiological age. He measures his food down to the gram. His staple meals are Super Veggie and Nutty Pudding. Super Veggie is made from protein-rich black lentils and a variety of vegetables including broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms, garlic, and ginger. Meanwhile, Nutty Pudding is a mix of healthy nuts and seeds, like macadamia nuts, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. These nutrient-dense foods are designed to give his body everything it needs to stay in peak condition. His plan is far more than just a diet. It's a complete protocol with 5 pillars: nutrition, exercise, sleep, mental health, and supplements. His daily life is scheduled down to the minute. He wakes up at 4 a.m. every day for several hours of rigorous training, including strength training, cardio, and stretching. He eats all of his meals within a fixed window and takes over 100 different supplements daily to make sure he gets all the necessary nutrients. Johnson's methods even include some unconventional and controversial practices, like regularly undergoing blood plasma exchanges, including with his 17-year-old son. This extreme, data-driven personal experiment has turned his Blueprint protocol into a global phenomenon. His approach is less a moral choice and more a scientific experiment on his own body. He even gives permission for others on the Blueprint protocol to add meat if they choose, although he doesn't. This highlights a key point. For Johnson, it's not the vegan label that matters, but the nutritional output that provides an optimized long-term health outcome. On the other side of the spectrum, we have Takishima Mika, the inspiring 92-year-old Japanese fitness instructor. She is a testament to the idea that health isn't always about extreme restriction. While her lifestyle is incredibly disciplined with daily exercise, her diet is refreshingly balanced. Unlike Johnson, she is not a vegan. Her diet includes fish and other meats, but it is deeply rooted in traditional Japanese cuisine. This means she eats a lot of vegetables, fermented foods, and whole grains, which are the core of Japan's washoku diet. She often eats natto, a superfood rich in vitamin K2, and nattokinase, which are very beneficial for bone and cardiovascular health. She also loves pickles, tsukemono, a traditional fermented food that provides a great source of probiotics, which are excellent for gut health. Takishima Mika's philosophy is to follow your instincts and not deprive yourself. She enjoys a glass of wine and even cake from time to time, proving that a little indulgence doesn't have to derail your health goals. Her longevity seems to come from a combination of consistent movement and a mindful whole foods diet that includes animal products in moderation. So, what can we learn from these two very different approaches? The latest science and the examples of Bryan Johnson and Takishima Mika suggest that the debate isn't just about vegan versus meat. The true key to health and longevity seems to be a focus on natural, unprocessed whole foods, a high intake of plant-based nutrients, and a rejection of the modern Western diet filled with sugar and processed junk. But it's just as important to remember that diet is only one piece of the health and longevity puzzle. Bryan Johnson's blueprint and Takishima Mika's vitality show us that regular exercise, adequate sleep, effective stress management, and strong social connections are just as crucial as diet. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content on the future of health and wellness.